Oh, this is a problem. This is strange. Oh my gosh. Can I get, and are you even focused on me? Hello. This will have to work, but dang it, my face. Let's just back up some. Doy. That works, I guess. That works. So I'm gonna be able to do this. Yep, let's get it.
Really quickly, I want to tell you about Ace Dollhouse. Ace Dollhouse is an online women's fashion boutique offering super cute styles, from casual to club to fitness and accessories. Ace Dollhouse has dresses, skirt sets, tops, bottoms, one-piece, and two-piece suits, all for super affordable prices. And for my audience, all of you watching or listening right now, it's even more affordable when you use promo code LexC at checkout. When you use promo code LexC, you'll receive 20% off your entire purchase. Log on to Instagram and DM at Ace Dollhouse to order. Remember, use promo code LexC at checkout. That's promo code LEXC at checkout for 20% off your entire purchase.
Hey there, my name is Lexi, and thank you so much for joining me. Today's topic is all about when to use an auto post scheduler. And I'm talking about for ads, for sponsorships, for merchandise, for yourself, for people that you do collaborations with. So we're going to be talking about that in this topic. These apps are especially great for fulfilling post requirements when you do become a brand ambassador, or if you just want to make sure that you are consistently promoting yourself and consistently promoting your own merchandise. It's a really great tool to do that as well. So let's get right into it. Now, I am undergoing changes in the way that I post for myself. I wanted to turn this into like an educational opportunity because I just had the realization the other day, like, wow, I am doing A, B, and C for this brand, but I haven't done that for myself, and I am the brand. You know what I mean? So I just had the opportunity to sit and think to myself a little bit like, wow, what am I doing for this person? Why am I not applying it for myself, for my own merchandise, for my own products? Even though I do like marketing for my music, I wasn't doing it in the way that I was creatively thinking about it for this collaboration with this brand that I'm a part of now, a brand that I'm an ambassador for now. So in the ambassadorship, to start out, you pay for a little bit of merchandise and you get sent this merchandise, and the deal is to promote it a certain amount of times per month on certain platforms, certain social media platforms. And I was thinking to myself, like, wow, I haven't bought my own merchandise in however long, but I just spent, let's say, $40 with this brand to be a part of their company. Why am I not doing that the same for myself? So that's the thought that I had that inspired this topic. And for me, I decided to do a few changes to my social media as well and change the way that I'm posting. I was posting 3 times a day using an auto post scheduler, but now I don't think I was doing it in a way that was making my timeline interesting. And I had a few other people tell me that it wasn't looking like a lively page. So I wanted to change the look of it to make it look more organic, more natural looking, more exciting. And, I wanted to use this opportunity to give you some advice or to just let you know what I'm going through to help it be a learning experience for you as well, because that's the point of this whole channel. So with being a brand ambassador, because I have changed from the auto post 3 times a day and now I'm personally posting it myself again, I'm worried about remembering to post the required amount of times that is, supposed to keep in line with the terms and conditions of this ambassadorship with this company. So I would like to talk about the benefits of auto post scheduling. This is when it comes in handy. Now, I personally use an app called Later. Later is an auto post scheduling app. The free version allows you to post 30 free posts to Instagram and Facebook per month, and then 50 free posts to Twitter per month. And I believe you can also link up your Pinterest page, but I don't have Pinterest, so I don't know how many links or how many posts you would get for that. But I pay for the simple business plan, which allows me to automatically post pictures and videos. That's the main reason why I got it, because videos are just more engaging on social media, I find. So I wanted the ability to do that, but I didn't want to have to personally use my time physically typing out things in my phone on my social media to share. So although that's changing right now, I think it could be a good tool for you to use to do, to keep a consistent social media presence by having those posts go on your social media 3 times a day. So that's why I'm telling you about this. Now, the one thing, part of my brand ambassador program, I have to post a certain amount of times per week to my stories. I don't have that function with my later account because I didn't pay for the premium business account. The premium business account gives you unlimited posts to everything, as well as unlimited video posts, and you can schedule posts to your stories on Instagram. I just don't have that feature because I'm not paying for it right now. But anyway, so the brand that I am collaborating with, which you will see an ad for in the middle of this video, they did not have a set script for influencers to read out loud. They didn't really have any guidelines for what they would want the influencer to say when promoting the product. So what I did is I created my own script to use for my various channels, my various platforms. I created my own script and my own video ad to put into YouTube, and which again you'll see at some point in this video and for my future videos. And that's a really good start, but I still want to create 2 more versions of that same ad and script because I want to be able to switch it up, switch up the promotion. So I don't want to just keep one video rolling and rolling and rolling. I want to keep it interesting. Even though I'm auto posting, part of the problem that I had with my pages, things were looking too robotic and not personal enough. It was looking like it was all planned out. So to combat that, what you're going to have to think of when you are promoting your brand or when you're becoming an ambassador for a company is you want to make sure that you're giving maybe 3 to 5 versions of the same ad so you can flip it and switch it so it doesn't appear to be the same thing every time. Even for people who stay following your page, they might know that it repeats every now and then, but for people who are new to your page, I think it's going to be important to try to attract people with that cycle of content, you know what I mean? So in doing all of this, like I said, I realized I'm doing all this for this brand. Why don't I do it for myself? So I'm also in the process of creating ads for my products and for my merchandise. Now, the call to action that I want you to do, well, actually, let me backtrack a little bit and tell you the terms of my ambassadorship. So the terms that I have to follow is 2 times each week, I have to post 3 stories on my Instagram about this ad within a day. So 3 stories per day, at least 2 times a week on my Instagram stories. Now my timeline, I have to post 3 to 5 pictures of me using that product, talking about the product, promoting it in some way. Now I was worried about remembering doing this for myself because I already want to minimize the amount of time that it takes me to physically do something. If I can automate something and phase myself out of it to allow myself the mental space and the personal time to do it, then I will do that. If it's something that can be automated, something that doesn't necessarily need my human interaction, you know what I mean? So, but I don't want the pressure of having to remember that for myself and then having to think of captions on the spot, because with my social media right now, my posting has decreased. So I'm not doing 3 times a day like I want to do because I'm figuring out what kind of things to post throughout my day, and figuring out what I want to share that is going to be organic but still represent my brand, LexC, as a singer, songwriter, someone who's constantly working in the studio and collaborating with other artists. So that's something that I'm personally working through right now. But I realize that I can automate these posts for the brand that I am promoting for, and that will help me to make sure that I am still fulfilling the terms of that partnership, of that collaboration. So as I said, I have to post 3 times per day to my story, at least 2 times per week. So that's 6 stories during the week, right? And then I have to post on my timeline 3 to 5 times per month. So this recent ad that I made, it's going to post once a week on my timeline, just once a day on my timeline. I'm still deciding whether or not I want to just designate in my mind 2 days each week to promote this brand, or if I want to just do 1 story per day, because that would be 6 to 7 stories per week, and that would still fulfill the guidelines of the contract. But I have to ask my brand if that's okay. Depending on the terms of whatever your brand is asking you to do, you're going to have to think how you can kind of maneuver around some things, figure out what can be automated. And if you can automate it, that's when I would suggest that you use an auto scheduler such as Later. Another one is Hootsuite. Personally, I like to use Later because I just think that the user interface looks prettier and it's easier for me to navigate. Hootsuite, I found for me, was not as pretty. And that is a huge deciding factor. So in case you were wondering, but yeah, so those are the terms of my brand ambassadorship. Make sure that you are looking at the terms of yours. If it's something that you can abide by, great. If it's something that you can automate, figure out how you can do that. And then what I did with my brand, with the brand that I'm collaborating with, I went on their page and I stocked some of the content that I noticed they were always posting, and I saved that on my Instagram. Some of the things I was able to download onto my phone to keep, within close range for myself, but I also saved it to a collection in my saves, which you do have the option to do on Instagram. Now that's going to really help me for when I'm supposed to do those stories. I can just choose from any of those posts and share it automatically from there and direct people back to that page to order from that brand. And that's something that you can do as well. Make that collection with the name of the brand, and then that's something that you can always reference if they're not consistently posting things. If they're relying on the influencer basically to generate that content for them. User generated content, UGC, that's another video completely, another marketing term for Instagram and social media stuff like that. But that's one thing you can do. So if I can do that for this brand 2 to 3 times each week, I can do that for myself as well. So what I'm going to do is I designated Friday for this brand for me to post to my timeline. I can designate Tuesday or Wednesday for my personal stuff, create my own ad for my merchandise, and, auto post those posts as well. Auto post those auto schedule those posts, schedule those auto posts. That's what I'm trying to say, trying to get my words together. But yeah, so that is pretty much it for this video. I just wanted to kind of check in with you to let you know what I'm doing, but also make it an educational opportunity. Now the calls to action that I want you to do, I want you to think about what it is you do, whether you're an artist like myself, or maybe you're a clothing designer, maybe you are a fitness trainer, whatever it is that you do, think about what you do, think about what your brand is. And then I want you to think about what pieces of that process can you show to people. Basically, what parts of your profession, what parts of your career are things that you can display and showcase, and think about how you can create content around what it is you do. And once you do that, create those pieces of content. You can create stock pieces of content for yourself as well, the same way that I did for this brand and the same way that I did for my merchandise, creating ads or commercials or creating scripts for yourself to read during videos or during your podcasts. I don't know if you watch podcasts like I do, listen to and watch podcasts on YouTube like I do, but I've just been studying okay, when they have these brands and these sponsorships and these collaborations, how are they bringing light to their sponsors basically? And what I was seeing was that where it's different for me, I don't have videos and podcasts that are 1 hour long. I just don't want that kind of commitment, I guess. I don't know. But they have 1 hour long podcasts, right? So one of my favorite podcasts, every 15 minutes, they had an ad sponsorship. So one thing that you can do, one thing that I've done is create a script. So I have the option of using that commercial that I created, or I can read from that script and find out a way to transition while I'm in my video. So if I wanted to transition off of transition, right? I could say something like, you know what else is great for transitioning? Ace Dollhouse. They have so many clothes that will fit in any season, summer, spring, winter, fall, whatever season you're in, they have fashions to accompany. They have fashions for that occasion. So let me tell you about Ace Dollhouse. It's an online women's fashion boutique offering a bunch of super cute styles and da-da-da-da-da. So that's one way that I noticed these podcasts were giving light to their sponsors, right? Whatever they were talking about within their video, around the 15-minute mark, they would make sure to transition into that sponsor's script. So you can create that for yourself. Once you've thought about what it is you do, and once you've thought about the kind of content that you can create to showcase what it is you do, and like what would be the most engaging type of content to have around that, think about how you're going to distribute that content. You know, whether it's Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, your own personal website, your own blog, whatever it is, think about how you can distribute it, and then think about how you can keep a consistent distribution of that content. So what's really important for building your, what I call a digital footprint, for building your online presence, is to make sure that you are posting. It's recommended you do it 3 times per day, every single day, whether that's during peak hours or just making sure that you're posting 3 times a day. That's going to be the goal. So what do you do? How can you create content around what you do? Figure out how you're going to distribute it. Figure out which pieces you can automate to make sure that it is consistently posting, so that you are consistently having a presence online. You have a consistent presence on these social media platforms. And then when partnering with these when partnering with these brands, when partnering with these different companies, then you can start to think about how you can ensure you're doing your part for the company, which will in turn benefit you as an influencer because you're abiding by the terms of that agreement. And that's pretty much it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. If you want tips on how to write an ad script for your sponsors, let me know and I can make a video like that for the next go around. But otherwise, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, hit the notification bell to receive notifications each and every time I post a new video. If you are on YouTube, you are watching the weekly premiere of these videos, but I want to tell you about my Patreon channel. Now, Patreon is like a subscription service where you can get more personal access to me, and you get instant access to these videos. So with YouTube, what I'll do a lot of times is I'll record a bunch of videos, but I'm only posting them once a week because it kind of helps with my time management. But if you become a Patreon for as low as $5 per month, or you can choose how much you'd like to contribute per month, you will get instant access to these videos. So whereas with YouTube, I only post it once a week, if you become a patron, as soon as I finish editing and posting it, you will get that instant access. So you'll get it right away in real time as I'm posting it. Whereas with YouTube, depending on where the video falls in my timeline for posting, you might not see this same video for 2 to 3 months on end. So if you would like to become a patron and support me and get instant access to these videos, as well as priority requesting, when you request videos, I'm going to take your requests over other platforms, then look in my description box down below for the link to my Patreon. It's patreon.com/LexCATL. I might also build a link into my website so you can just go directly from my website to get access to that as well. But look in the description box below, patreon.com/LexCATL to become a patron. But again, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed this content, and I hope that the wheels are turning in your own head for how you can represent yourself as a brand if you don't yet have collaborations with other companies. So think about, how you can create your content and how you can distribute, how you can automate certain parts of your process. You know what I mean? I hope that I inspired you to do that in this video. And if you have any requests, leave it in the comment section down below, or email me at info@LexCATL.com, which is also going to be in the description box down below. But other than that, thank you again for watching. My name is Lexi. Peace.
wanna give me time, give me all of it. If you really wanna love, give me all of it. If you want it to be real, give me all of it. Give you all of me, baby, give me all of you. Give it all, give it, baby. Hey, this is LexC, and you're listening to my new song, Gimme, from my latest album, self-titled LexC. Click the links in the description below to listen to my new album available on Spotify.
Give it all to you.